Dude, let me ask you a question. All right, because I've been talking to Jacob about this, and Jacob is my youngest son.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to talk him into, and tell me if this makes me a bad parent or a good parent, all right?
I mean, I already know the answer, but okay. Where this is going.
So he's like, he was like, I'm really trying to figure out a way to make extra money. I'm like, well, why don't you do an OnlyFans?
I was just about to joke, say OnlyFans, and then you said it.
I go, but why don't you do an OnlyFans for your feet, but never tell anybody who you are? So just make it an Only Feet. And you know, on one of his feet, 3 of his toes are fucked. They almost got cut off.
Oh my God.
So they're mangled. So there's got to be a niche for somebody with fucked up toes, right?
Josh, the question is
good parent or bad parent?
Bad parent. And you just slipped in the fact that your son's toes are mangled. Like, when did that happen? That's got to be part of the equation. Well, I chopped his toes off on, Christmas in
dude, he almost lost. Okay. He was working on a set on a reality show, and he was on the back of a truck that had a lift. And he was in the art department, and he had the tip of his foot over the edge of the lift. So when it locked into the truck, it trapped his toes. You know what I'm talking about? Between the lift and the 3 toes. So not the big one and not the small one, were all pretty much dangling off his foot.
Wow.
Dude, so when we went to that, and the trip to the emergency room was crazy, and they
still were connected.
Yes, but I said to him, when they took the sock off, he and I both went, oh. And I said to him, and he's like writhing in pain because his bone was cut and all this shit. And I said to him, I go, hey, how you doing? He goes, I'm in so much pain. I go, listen, I know you don't think this is funny now, but can I take a picture of those? And he was like, what? I go, I just one picture.
That's us. That's our brain. That's
one picture. But so let's get back to the OnlyFans. I'm trying to put a little extra dough in his pocket. I said, don't show your face. Don't tell anybody you have an Only Feet.
Yeah.
But is that bad parenting or good parenting?
I think you could do that with a son. If you were doing that with a daughter, I'd have some problems. We'd have to have a talk, an intervention.
I agree.
I think, you're telling your son, not only is it a son, but it is, he will make some coin, because people don't like the pretty feet. They like the weird feet. They like the bunions. They like the corns. They like toes they've never seen before.
Yeah.
So like, what differentiates your feet from his? Well, my toes almost got chopped off. Come take a look at these.
And his other foot. So I've always told him he has the longest toes, dude. I tell him he's got tingers because they're like toe fingers.
Yeah.
Like he could hang upside down off a branch.
Like a lemur.
So I'm like, get that one extra tinger foot up, and then get that fucked up foot up, and people they're not gonna know what to jerk off.
Now, what about this? Let's say you see, the problem with this is like Pandora's box. Mm-hmm. So young Jacob starts his OnlyFans Only Feet, and he makes some coin. And then, all of a sudden he's like, all right, well, what if I like, put them in peanut butter? And then all of a sudden more money. So like, would you want Jacob, like, I'm going to put lotion on my feet for my followers. All of a sudden he's doing like sexual shit with his feet for money.
Ever sullying our name? Because if he's not,
all anonymous,
give a fuck. Like, I just don't want it to follow him. Like if he's trying to get a job in a couple of years and people are like, are you that fucked up foot dude? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I do get worried sometimes. So like, I remember way back when, because times certainly have changed now, we got an offer like, hey, do you want to interview this porn star? And at the time I was probably like dating or engaged. And I was like, oh, I don't know. That's, it's a little bit much. And then I end up like,
times have changed.
Yeah. And then I have one as a co-host. Now I've interviewed every porn star under the sun. And just the other day, recently, we started this thing on Clubhouse where we're doing almost like a dating show. Yeah. 3 guys, 3 girls. We all talk in Clubhouse, try to see if there's a love connection. More so just to be funny, not to actually do like a love connection.
Right.
But then, some of them started to DM and talk. And I was like, well, maybe we do like a follow-up with them. And then maybe we find out if they're together, and did that. And we start talking. And eventually it had me like, in a fucking hotel room filming them banging. You know what I mean? I was like, this is a slippery slope where all of a sudden I'm going to be in the porn industry because I see, well, this made money. Well, and this will make more money. And this could be really successful. And this could be really rich. And all of a sudden, you know, you're a porn star. I see how it happens.
I guess we have to decide where the line is for young Jacob. And for me, the line is anywhere above the ankle or your name.
Okay, but let's play it out even further because
to keep up with the latest and best content from the Kevin Clancy Show, as well as the simplest and most entertaining breakdowns of what's going on the internet today, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. I know you've heard that a million times, but just do it. It makes my life so much easier. Just click the button, hit the icon, and let me go on my way.